Thanks for staying on with us. This is Market Sense, and it's definitely red across the board, be it on the frontliners or even the broader end of the market. No deep gashes, but it's the bulls who definitely have taken a back seat. Patel Engineering, Rolta, Amtech Auto, HOEC, Coal India and Prism Cement are some of the casualties on the Nifty 500. But let's talk a little bit to corporate voices then. And Shilpi Cable has just finished setting up of the OFC and copper magnesium rods. They talk about a very strong business outlook. $1 billion revenue is what they plan to achieve by 2020. Let's chat about the demand outlook, the kind of growth potential that they see with Ghanshyam Pandey, Executive Director, Shilpi Cable. Thank you for taking time out, Mr. Pandey. I want to talk a little bit about, as of now, where you're seeing demand from and who are your key clients.
We are seeing demand from Indian Railways and all the metros. We have at the moment around 8 metros projects on, and all of them will be requiring this copper magnesium catenary wire. And Indian Railways has a plan in 17-18 and 18-19 put together around 5,000 kilometers to be electrified with this new magnesium copper catenary wire. So we are seeing a good future ahead of us. So we are the first to manufacture this type of catenary wire in the country. So far it was imported, and we are sure that we will be performing better in the coming years.
Right. So what's the outlook that you can offer at this point in time? In fact, in terms of what will drive business from here, you have made some investments. When will they bear fruit?
See, from 17-18, what we want, we are seeing that the trials will be completed in 17-18, and 18-19 will be the bulk commercial production coming in. And because the government has planned to increase the speed of the trains all over, so we are sure that in next 5 years, most of the important routes will be converted to copper magnesium catenary wire to increase the speed. And we see a great future ahead for this product.
Okay, sir, also let's talk a little bit about the fact that you've got some plans lined up, investment plans as well in the UAE. You had spoken of $150 million investment. How are you funding all this, and are there any more tie-ups or investments planned?
At the moment we are funding with the equity and few funds, international funds. And we have not gone into the debt market so far. We are completing the civil construction, which is likely to be completed by January 2017, and the commercial production may be starting sometime in third quarter of next financial year. So that time we will be raising some debt. So far we are going ahead with our equity and the some investment funds.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the plans to achieve $1 billion revenue by 2020. Are you on track, and what really is going to lead this kind of growth?
See, as it is now, the Indian sales, if you see, we have closed, last year we closed 1,900 crores, and this year it is likely to be something around 22 to 2,300 crores. So there is a CAGR of around 25% plus. So with this same speed, the Indian operation in 2020 will be roughly around 4,000 to 4,500 crores. And by this time, the Abu Dhabi operation will also be in full swing. There we are also seeing something around $600 to $700 million revenue. So all put together, I am sure that we will be increasing $1 billion goal in 2020.
And if that's the kind of ambitious target that you have on growth, Could you highlight for our viewers in terms of what kind of returns are you expecting from your investments on profits?
See, the Indian profits, if all the products mix we take, it ranges from 9% to 10%. Various products have various gross profits, but put together it comes around anything between 9 to 10% on the Indian scene. Whereas the Abu Dhabi plant, because it is largely we are going for the copper tubes and various copper products, where the value addition will also be in the range of anything between 6% to 12%. So the average will come out somewhere around 8 to 9% there as well. So if we are seeing 8 to 9%, then we are sure that we will be doing good, because in non-ferrous metal with the product of 8 to 9% gross profit is fairly a good business. This is how we see it now.
All right. We'll let you go then. Thank you for painting a clearer picture, Mr. Pandey, of how things are shaping up for the company, what your growth projections are, as well as investment plans. Time to move right on.
Thank you.
All right, time to move right on. We've got some more news, and with the Central Public Sector Enterprise Index hitting new highs, the government feels that it's the right time to cash in on the euphoria. Ruchi Bhatia joins in with the details on which entities the government is looking to divest stake in. Ruchi, what is lined up?
Looks like the government is going to adopt a multi-pronged strategy to be able to meet a part of their disinvestment target, especially for minority stake sales in PSUs. We're given to understand that the government is looking to tap the market and look for IPOs for various PSUs. These PSUs include Cochin Shipyard, HUDCO and HAL. The government is looking at a February listing for Cochin Shipyard. The environment issues that Cochin Shipyard was struggling with have been cleared, and the government believes that going forward from here in the second half they should be able to get around 12,000 crore rupees more. They've already been able to, through buybacks and OFSs, have been able to reach close to 24,000 crore rupees in the first half, and another 12,000 crore rupees would clearly mean that the government is, especially on the minority stake sale and PSU is concerned, they will be able to meet their 36,000 crore target that was set out by FM in the last budget. So we're given to understand that apart from that, the DRHP for Cochin Shipyard and HUDCO and HAL should be out in the next few days. The government is also keeping a close eye on the markets because stocks like MOIL, NMDC, NALCO as well as BEL, they are near a 52-week high, and the government will look to tap the markets for an OFS for these companies as well.
Thanks, Ruchi. Thanks very much for getting us the latest on that story. We'll take a break then. When we come back, get you some more top ideas to benefit from in the session today.
Their schools set ablaze. Their fight not doused. Their school locked down. Their spirit not crushed.